just as much as it makes privacy advocates cringe. Molly Davis is a criminal justice policy analyst at the Libertas Institute and a Young Voices contributor. She is up late with me on the Final Five. Welcome back, Molly.
Good to be here.
Okay, we just had Black Friday. We had Cyber Monday. People were buying Ring doorbell cameras. They were buying Amazon Echo speakers and smart TVs. But we hear a lot about the hidden concerns about a lot of these products. As we look at some doorbell camera footage right now, which we see a lot of on the news these days, it's kind of a slippery slope we're up against these days.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Ring doorbells specifically are great to surveil your home and make sure there's no package thieves, or if there are, you can catch them. But what it's really doing is creating these little surveillance societies in neighborhoods, which not only creates distrust among neighbors, but also allows police to go in a lot of times and access that footage because they have a partnership with Ring now. And so this partnership is in over 400 cities, and it's constantly growing. And sooner or later, Amazon announced they're actually going to be implementing facial recognition into this Ring technology. And so it's not just about keeping your house safe. It goes far beyond that.
We've seen a lot of those stories, especially around here, because there are a lot of police departments in our area that reach these deals. And for people, you mentioned Amazon, and I think I'm glad you mentioned Amazon, because I don't think people realize Amazon owns Ring, they own Blink. It's a really large ecosystem that they built for themselves. And I think since the dawn of time, when it comes to anything technology related, we always scroll through the terms and conditions. People don't necessarily know what you're giving up. I'm fine with an Echo speaker in my house. I know I give up a little bit, but I think that there's a lot of things people don't consider when you bring this technology in.
Yeah, I mean, smart TVs, Amazon devices, and Google Homes, Alexas, all of those things, people are putting them in every single room in their house, and they're voice activated. So that means they're constantly listening in. And, at some point, people were just concerned about targeted advertisements. You mentioned a face moisturizer, and then suddenly in all your social media feed is covered with all of those advertisements. But now it goes far beyond that. Everything you say could be incriminating if police ever want to access that if you're accused of a crime. And not only that, but the FBI actually about a month ago released a warning that they're concerned about domestic hackers actually listening in on these devices for financial gain.
What's your advice to people who are considering buying things like this, who maybe are concerned about the gaps, the lapse in possible security breaches along the way?
My advice personally is to steer clear of them, but I understand that they're convenient if you want Christmas music in every room in your house.
I mean, come on, who doesn't want that?
Yeah, but with smart TVs and some of these devices, I would read the owner's manual, as boring as that sounds, and go in and explore the privacy settings. I know with some of the smart TVs, you can actually turn off the voice-activated settings, so it's not constantly listening into your conversations. And there's a lot of settings on your phone that are similar to that. And just know what you're getting into before implementing them in every room in your house.
Molly, I'm just about out of time. Do you think there's anything that can be done, that should be done, that will be done on the legislative front, or have we just opened a box that we can't get everything back into?
That's a difficult thing to say, but I think right now it's up to personal responsibility more than anything.
I think that's a perfect way to sum that up, because I think you have to know what you're bringing in. You have to know the risks. And unfortunately, sometimes maybe we do rely too much on the government, on other people to make those decisions for us. Molly Davis, it is always good to see you. Thanks for joining me tonight.